The United States and Russia have agreed to collaborate on resolving the Ukraine conflict and improving bilateral relations, signaling a major shift in U.S. foreign policy under President Donald Trump's second term. High-level talks between U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Russian Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov led to this agreement, highlighting Trump's direct engagement strategy with Russia despite criticism from European allies and Ukraine. The discussions emphasized restoring diplomatic ties and initiating peace negotiations, marking a departure from traditional diplomatic norms. Key aspects of the agreement include reinstating full diplomatic staffing at embassies, forming a high-level task force for Ukraine peace talks, and exploring economic cooperation. Rubio and Lavrov described the discussions as constructive, but acknowledged the complexity of achieving long-term solutions. The involvement of senior officials from both countries underscores the importance of these negotiations, though the absence of Ukrainian and European representatives has raised concerns about their exclusion from critical decisions. European and Ukrainian officials have expressed unease over Trump's unilateral approach, warning that any peace agreement must involve Ukraine to be legitimate. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky insisted that Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity are non-negotiable, while European leaders fear Trump's actions could weaken transatlantic alliances. Critics argue that sidelining key stakeholders risks creating an unsustainable agreement, raising doubts about the effectiveness of this U.S.-Russia initiative. Despite criticism, the Trump administration justifies direct engagement with Russia as necessary to break the deadlock in Ukraine. Rubio pointed to the worsening humanitarian crisis in eastern Ukraine and emphasized the urgency of a new strategy. The U.S. also sees economic benefits in improved U.S.-Russia relations, particularly in the energy sector. Though easing sanctions remains a contentious issue, restoring diplomatic missions and launching a peace task force are seen as confidence-building measures. Yet skepticism remains about Russia's true intentions. The success of the agreement depends on addressing concerns from Ukraine, Europe, and the broader international community. Experts remain divided on Trump's approach, with some seeing it as pragmatic and others warning of risks in bypassing traditional allies. The role of international organizations like the UN and OSCE will be crucial in maintaining legitimacy as these diplomatic efforts unfold. The world watches closely to see whether Trump's unconventional strategy can deliver a lasting resolution to the Ukraine conflict.